only if you choose to stay. But now all I can say is I wish that I could love you, but I don't know how to love you.
Yeah.
Stuff. There's no one here to blame. You can charge it to the kid. Actually, I used to manage Bobby Brown Jr. I still work with him now. We've done a lot of records together.
Did you just do his single? We just received his single as well.
Bobby Got Juice?
Yeah.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do that one, but I have some other tracks that'll be on his new project.
Oh, okay.
But it was crazy, you know, this whole thing that just happened. But I was just with him for his release party the other day, so we got some good feedback of some of the stuff. This is something off of his last project called Champagne Nightmares.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Future. The future of music. Future of dance. Future of Bobby.
Girl, I'm gonna take my time, do it right, get to know about you, and tell you all the things that you didn't notice about you. Cause girl, I pay attention, you just need someone to listen and make you care what you're saying when you say it. I know that you the time to play your hand before your cards are down, instead of listening to others.
Hey guys, it's your girl Daja Marie coming to you live with James Worthy. So, hey, so I guess I want to get into what it is that you do for those who don't know what it is that you do.
Well, I'm a producer, songwriter, a musician, actor, model. I do it all.
Okay, jack of all trades.
Jack of
We
all
can't just
trades.
have one thing anymore. It's 2015. You got to step your stuff up. You know what I mean?
You know it.
Okay, so what is your favorite genre to produce?
Man, I don't even have one favorite. Like, I just love music in general. So it's whatever hits me at the time, whatever I feel like making, and it's all about making great music. You know, music has no boundaries. It has no limits. You know, that's how I look at it.
I definitely feel you on that one. Which kind of brings me to now, like today, oftentimes you'll see typically what you would call a rap artist doing pop now or rock. Which brings me to my next question with today, you'll see the typical rap artist maybe switching over to pop or rock or anything like that. What would you say would be your biggest thing right now? Like, what's your biggest cross genre? Because I know I've listened to some of your stuff and it's mainly like R&B and, you know, like the hip-hop type of feel. But other than those genres, what would you say that you like best?
Well, my soul and my core is R&B. You know, I grew up on R&B, so, you know, I think it just gives you, I don't know, just a level of just emotion that you get from R&B. Like, it's like that with other genres too, you know, in a way, but to me, R&B just has that essence of it. But, you know, I love pop, I love EDM music, I love country music, I love rock music, neo-soul, you know, just whatever can bring some organic from it, I'm with it.
Okay, so since you like R&B, how do you feel today's R&B is? Do you feel like what people are saying is true, that it's not organic, it doesn't really reflect originality these days?
I think a lot of urban music is not organic right now. Like, I think it's just more of just making quick records just to make some quick money. You know, I don't think, you know, the lyrics right now are up to par. You know, I think we just got to get back to the essence of real lyrics and real melody and real, you know, content in the music. You know, it's too many cookie cutter records right now.
I totally agree. I think it was the other day I was riding in the car and I'm listening to something. I'm like, oh yeah. And then there's older people around me and they're like, this is just a remake. Like, you kids don't know what the original is. This is just a remake of something that's already happened before.
Yeah.
So since you are a songwriter as well, what do you feel you bring to the originality?
Man, I bring authenticity. You know, I bring back real topics, you know, real stuff that people don't usually talk about. You know, I think that's lost right now. Like, I think it's a sense of people are scared to say what they really feel sometimes because of what society's perception is of what you should say. You know, I don't live by those rules. Like, you know, I'm a rebel at music. Like, I do what I want to do. I've been doing that since the beginning of my career, and it's paid off, and we're going to keep moving forward.
I know that's right. Listen to this man, because that is the truth. You just got to be yourself in this. So, what projects should we be expecting from you coming out soon?
Man, I just dropped the single with Sarah Stokes from Making the Band. It's called Sneak Peek featuring Babs. That's on iTunes right now. Everybody go get it. It's on YouTube. Google it. It's everywhere. I got a single with Truth Hurts coming out next month on the 8th called Fight for Love. It's more of like a, you know, it's an inspirational kind of record. It has like a pop EDM feel mixed with R&B. You know, something different for Truth Hurts, but it's still her. You know, I got something with Dave Tolliver, A Minute Large. We got a single coming out called Concert in September. That'll be off his new album called Something Like the Greatest. I think it comes out on September 4th. Ishi of Arrested Development. We got some records off of her album coming. Got something with Jay Holiday coming. Kelsey Nicole from Couples Therapy. It's a lot.
Yeah, it sounds like you are working around the clock. I know
Yeah.
how that feels. It does get tiring, boss. So, how does one get in touch with you if they want to work with you?
I'm on all social media, on Instagram at King James Worthy. I'm on Twitter at Dream Music Group. Facebook, King James Worthy. You can hit me on my email. My personal email is jamesworthybookings@gmail.com. And yeah, just hit me. I'm ready to work.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you said you model as well.
Yes.
So, I want to touch on that because I love fashion.
Yeah.
What do you see yourself doing in the modeling industry as well?
Well, right now, I'm just really getting my feet wet with a lot of different companies. You know, I'm doing ad campaigns for different companies, you know, different clothing lines and things like that. I want to go more into, you know, brands like Calvin Klein or, you know, just something that, you know, of course holds weight, but something that wouldn't tame my brand, you know, because I notice a lot of times people just do stuff to do it and it doesn't really fit into what they need to do.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, I'm very cautious about that. But, you know, it's something that I definitely want to get more into as I go along. But right now, you know, just trying to stay focused on everything right now.
Okay, so that means I have to snag you up for one of my fashion shows then.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm with
Okay,
it.
shameless plug. You know how to get mine in.
Hey.
So, what is your craziest where they do that at moment?
Ooh, that's a tough one. It's a couple of them. But I would say maybe, I know I was in LA a couple times, and, you know, LA, man, I hate to say it, but sometimes it's the land of the fake. And, you know, I always say, man, like, all these people trying to do these plastic surgery operations. And even the guys, now they're starting to get calf and knee surgeries and lip surgeries. And I'm like, years before, we wasn't doing this. We wasn't doing this. I mean, these are black guys.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, we wasn't doing this back in the day.
Yeah, it's kind of taken over the image. I think with social media taking over so much, everyone wants to be seen. Everyone wants to be the best looking, especially with Photoshop. Because some of those people, you see them in person and you like where they do that at for real.
It's true.
Then you see them with all these filters, they're different. But some people, they take the next step and you know where they do that at.
You know,
Sometimes you can overdo it.
no slander to, you know, Bruce Jenner, but that's like the biggest thing right now.
Yeah.
And whoever thought that a man his age would make that transition?
Yeah, he kind of waited late in the game. He lived his life differently, and then transitioned when he.
I mean, I respect somebody who stands up for what they believe in and what they really want to do, but just the way he came about it was just wrong to me.
Oh wow. Grandpa had to go get the sex change. He was like, I'm not done yet.
I don't know, man. I'm just not a fan of that whole transition thing, but I get it. But you know, I mean, shout out to Bruce Jenner, man. Like, you know, or
It's
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
Respect Caitlyn, boo.
Respect.
Gotta respect. Yeah, it cracked me up when they were like, well, dang, he's looking better than his ex-wife now.
Wow.
I was like, Chris, no. It's all bad.
I don't got no words for that.
Well, they all look nice, so it's all good. You know, I check out what they're wearing. That's all I really care about. But it was nice talking to you, and hopefully I can come up with that question, and I will be like, hey, I meant to ask you.
I meant to ask you. I know, don't be texting me with the question, you know. I get that all the time. I'm like, oh, I remember. They be texting me a call.
Yeah, that brain fart thing.
That brain fart.
Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. See you next time.